Freaky youth. Can you explain clean traffic? Yeah, I got you. So clean traffic is pretty straightforward. Um Clean traffic though does require traffic to the left, right? So when you don't have historical data when you're all time highs, especially when you're looking for buys, there's not really clean traffic. So in this situation, I'll use the sales example, okay? And when I use this example, chat, please, I'm not looking for sales, okay? I'm just using an example for sales. So let's say this is the range we're in right now. We're in this range. All right. So if this is the range we're in, what are what do you notice about, like, I guess you can say this area here? Like, where are the cleanest pushes? By cleanest pushes, I mean the pushes without the wicks, the pushes without the rejection points, right? Like, where do you have the cleanest pushes there? So like out of this entire move here, right? So let's go ahead and take the yellow out, make this a little thicker. I guess you had this push here, that was cool. You also had this range here, not too nice. This push here, pretty decent. This push here, it's all right. And then the range, right? So out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'll say this one right here is the cleanest. So I'll say this is your cleanest push here. So if you're looking for opportunities, for instance, to rain or to mirror the traffic to the left, you will look to mirror this move, right? So how are we gonna get this move? Obviously, I'm using a fake example here. This isn't real markets, right? But let's say, you know, you were to print. Or sorry, let's go ahead and mark up our strong levels first. So if you're looking to mirror the traffic, what do you have here? You have a resistance to the left here, cool. You have a support to the left here, cool. All right, so for us to get the sells down, the first thing that needs to happen is you're gonna need to close back into the range. All right, so for us to even start moving here at some point, you're gonna need to see a bearish closure looking somewhat like this. All right, let's say it closes like this. Let's say it closes back below 250. Cool. So in this situation here, if price were to drive down to fill the range to the left and fill that clean traffic move, right? What's gonna need to happen is, one, you're gonna need to close below the range, and two, you're gonna need some top wicks, right? So pretty straightforward in this case here. If looking for sells, all you gotta do really is wait for a closure below the range like this, and then once you get a closure below the range, once you get a closure below the range, you can wait for this candle to create a top wick. Once you create a top wick, that's your move down, right? The top wick isn't too important when you're looking for clean traffic. It's just in terms of entries, whatever. So I don't want to complicate that too much, but that's it. Like, the clean traffic is just range fill, right? It's just like you breaking back into the range, or you breaking above the range, right? And you're basing off your pushes until the very next level of minor support or major support. So in this case here, if you're looking for sells below 2146 here, right, what you'll need to do is wait for a closure below, and then all of a sudden mark up your major territories versus your minor territories. So you have a minor level right around here, cool, minor level support, major more so down here, right? So at the minor levels, which is here, you want to make sure you use those as your advantage points. Advantage points are like clean traffic within clean traffic levels. So the cleanest of the cleanest, right? If price were to drive down, where are you likely to react at? Likely that yellow level. So at the yellow level, if price were to drop down there, you want to make sure you move stocks to break even, close half, whatever the case is, and that's your clean traffic. And that's how you take advantage of your clean traffic pushes. All right, but that's it. It's pretty straightforward. In terms of this, like, this right here is clean traffic in a way. You might not see it on the 30, on the 1, on the 15, but on like the 4 on a daily, you definitely do see clean traffic. And the idea behind that is the range fill, right? Because look, this is the range you're in. You're in a range from, I'll say, here to here. So any given moment, as you close above here, this to the left here is basically clean traffic to the left, because you're breaking it back into the range off of the higher time frame. And if the higher time frame shows that, like, if it were to close back above there, it's going to come off the filter range. All you gotta really do is drop down to a small time frame, look for entries on a small time frame to push up towards the higher time frame clean traffic area. And it might not look too clean on a smaller time frame, but if you can understand the perspective from the higher time frame, it will make a lot more sense, and it will give you enough confidence to enter the trade based off of the structure you have here being printed. But yeah, man, there's different ways to go about it. There's different ways to read it, but I think clean traffic is just looking left, figuring out what the cleanest candles are,